What's good, everybody? This your boy Viccgotti, and this is the official next part to the How I Lost My Best Friend stories, where you're gonna hear about me, Daquan, and Alex. So, last part we left off in the bathroom. Alex mama called us or whatever. But before I get into that, don't worry, I'm gonna get to it because I know this is what y'all came to hear. I thought it would only make sense if I tell you about me and Daquan's story and what led up to this, about why he's following me in the bathroom, about why I didn't tell, or why Alex doesn't know, because I know it's a lot of questions, right? So let me go ahead and answer them. So basically, so y'all listen. Basically, I've known Daquan since I was in middle school, right? So we started off as us just being in the same neighborhood. We grew up in the same neighborhood, right? Daquan played football. Daquan, had all the girls, very popular. I played basketball, football, all the sports. And, he was even the leader of all the boys. Like all the boys followed him around or whatever. He was that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I was known for being a little feminine. People used to make fun of me. People used to bully me. But one day, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. One day, they knocked on my door, asked that I want to play football because my cousins was over there, and my cousins were straight. Really, they just wanted to play with my cousins, but I guess I just got tagged along. So I just went on and went. Even my mom was like, they wanted to ask you. I was like, yeah, they wanted to ask me. So I go out, play or whatever. We all play football, and this is my first time ever hanging out with the guys, and I'm really, really excited. So we all have a good time when we all end up walking to the store, get some drinks or whatever. But then I didn't have no money to get no drinks, but Daquan had his mama food stamp card, and he ended up buying me and a whole bunch of the other boys something to drink. Then I was like, okay, he pretty nice. So weeks passed by. I keep playing football with them. I keep hanging out. And then Daquan, me and him end up becoming friends or whatever. And he actually, over time, he actually would be my protector. He would keep the boys from bullying me, keep the boys from picking on me. Because, being a gay boy in the neighborhood or being a more feminine guy, you're always, a target. So, years pass by, we're almost like best friends. Level up to high school. So one day Daquan asked to come over to my house to lift some weights because he convinced me to join the football team. And I'm not gonna lie, I did whatever Daquan said because he was, there's somebody I looked up to, and he was basically, somebody who I really loved at the time, but not like that. So he asked to come over to my house, and I'm just thinking just to lift weights, but he had another agenda. He confronts me. He was like, "Hey Vic, so me and you cool or whatever, but I've been looking at you a certain kind of way." I'm surprised y'all just blatantly says it, and me, like he never gave that vibe before, and I'm like, "What you talking about, bro? We just bro." He was like, let me show you what I'm talking about. The boy literally kisses me, and I'm surprised. Like, of course I liked it because I've never had that before. You know what I'm saying? I've always had to hide kind of or max who I am, to try to be one of the boys. So he kisses me, stuff like that. We end up talking and, more stuff. We have a full-blown relationship, but it's secret. And basically, he had a whole girlfriend at the time, but, he telling me, I like you, but I just don't, people can't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep protecting you. I'll go buy you food, whatever. He had a car, I do whatever. So we kept that relationship basically a secret. But after a while, I started to get jealous because you don't want to keep being in the side thing or whatever. Like he could talk to all these girls or whatever, but meanwhile, he would get jealous if he saw me hanging around. If I had another male friend, you know what I'm saying? I would tell him, "That's just my friend. Why you getting jealous?" I'm like, "You have friends too," but he was like, "It's different. You're gonna do what I say." He was very controlling, that type of thing. We were just in high school. So I couldn't have no friends, basically. I had to tell him where I was, what I was doing. Basically, if he saw me have any other male friends, he wouldn't do it in front of people. He'll catch me in the bathroom or whatever. Throw me to the wall, you know what I'm saying? Basically what he did over Alex's house, which is why I guess I wasn't in shock when he did it. So basically, you know what I'm saying? It was some kind of like that. So how things end up going astray. I think one day he said he was just over it. He was over me. It was a lot of verbal abuse at that young age in high school, calling me stupid, all that type of stuff, ugly. I would say the words he wanted to call me, but YouTube may not monetize this video. But basically, he called me some very gay slurs on there. Like that. So I was like, oh, okay then. So he ended up getting this girl. He stayed with her. He didn't talk to me for a really long time. He ended up moving. He ended up going to college because basically he had failed. He was a little bit older than me. So I think he's 2 years older than me. But we was in the same grade. So he ended up getting his right grade or whatever. And he ended up going to college early. And I never really saw him again after that until... So I never saw him again after that until basically I went to college. So y'all, it's really weird. So basically I had like one of his photos on Instagram or whatever because I was thinking about him because that was my first love, and I haven't talked to him since then. And he ended up DMing me, telling me to call him. Then we end up meeting up, and then basically we're just sitting there talking, and then he ends up telling me how he's been, stuff like that. And I'm thinking, okay, that's good. We're probably gonna work it out. But basically, he's just a really bad person. So basically, basically his plan from the beginning was just to use me. So he had told me about all this bad stuff happening to him, and he said he needed some money and needed some help or whatever. So I lent him the money, and we was talking or whatever, and then I was doing all this extra stuff for him. And basically, the boy ended up robbing me blind, stole some money, stole my clothes, stole some of my jewelry, y'all. Basically left me looking stupid, and I'm sitting here looking hurt. Like, dang, I thought this dude really loved me, but I should have just remember, I got to love myself more. So that was really when I started having a life lesson and really start exploring more. Actually telling myself, okay, I may want to start talking to guys that are openly gay and just leave the DL dudes alone or whatever. So ever since then, I never talked to another DL dude. Well, never at least tried to. So, y'all, and you know what's the crazy part too? Here's a little behind the scenes moment. Why did I even go on his Instagram basically? And the chains that he sold from me and some of the jewelry, he put it on the girl. On one of these little girls he was with. So I was sitting here watching him like, he did it again. And I shouldn't be surprised because what people would do to you one time, they would do again, baby. And don't y'all ever forget that. And that's a lesson from Viccgotti. But okay, so let's get this, fast forward to the current. So basically, I'm at my best friend's Alex's birthday party. Finna surprise her, whatever, for her birthday. I decided not to tell her about Daquan because, I wanted her to be happy. Alex had been going through a lot. And, I don't want to put her business out because really the story is just about me venting about some traumatic things that I'm really trying to get over. So this is like a good way for me to vent. So I go to the bathroom. Daquan is there. And like I said, he ends up following me, right? So he follows me, telling me, "Hey Vic, blah 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 blah, you looking good." Using his same lingo, touching on me, all that type of stuff. Cause he knows what to do. He's one of those people that know what to do to get you back on his good side. And y'all, I'm weak. This is my first love. Of course, I'm a cave in. I can only be strong for so long. And I'm like, okay, I miss you too. Blah 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 blah. And his mom, well, her mom overhears, and she was like, "What the fuck did I just hear?" Because apparently I thought we had closed the door, or the door was closed. It's my memory a little fuzzy, but basically his mom was like, "What y'all two doing in there?" I overheard. Even though we tried to lie, the mama overheard. She caused this whole big scene. "Y'all motherfucker, blah 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 blah. Y'all trying to run game on my daughter. Vic, you supposed to be family. I do this for you. I let you spend out of my house, and you up here with her boyfriend and this and that. Y'all some blah 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 blah." So basically, I'm like, just calm down. Y'all, so right now the whole party is overheard. I'm trying to calm her mama down, but she won't calm down for nothing. And I'm up here panicking like, oh my God, 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 what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Then Alex's mom said, we need to get the F out of her house right now. And she started counting down from 10, and she goes in her purse, y'all. And y'all, she an angry woman, y'all. So you already know what's in that purse. I pretty much don't gotta explain. So basically, I'm up here concerned about, oh my God, what if Alex found out? I just need to explain because I really did not want it to come out like this. So I'm just going to explain to y'all what happens in the later parts so y'all can understand what's going on, because basically this video about to end. But just know my life may be in a little danger right now, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please comment. Please subscribe. Please tell me what y'all want me to do different. Comment to me, talk to me, because I would